Hey guys, exciting day. I'm going to be interviewing Miss Pamela Quinzi. She is a celebrity shoe designer, usually based in New York, but right now she is in Italy. She's not only a fabulous designer, but she's also a fabulous friend. She's one of my best friends. And here she is. She made it into the live, guys. Let's bring her up. Hold on. So, we're both live streamers, but we're very new to the whole Instagram situation. So we're slowly figuring it out.
Hi.
Maybe. Hello. Can you hear me?
Sorry, I didn't see. Oh
Your
my God,
replies.
you look gorgeous.
Well, I'm wearing a dress that you picked out and curated, so
Oh my
you know.
God.
You look beautiful too. How are you?
I'm good. I'm here.
So what time is it in Italy? Oh, excuse me, not yet, not yet. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Not yet. She's so overzealous, guys. Stop it. So first we're gonna talk. First we're gonna talk, and then we're gonna show them your designs. Okay? I have seasons past, and you have current. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, right? So I'm going to be showing everybody seasons past, and you're going to be showing them the new stuff. But first, let's talk, all right? So guys, if you are just joining us, welcome, welcome. I am interviewing Miss Pamela Quinzi. She is the owner and creator of Kilame and also Milapa Fashion. She also runs a couple of online magazines. This girl is a warrior. Okay, warrior. Okay, not warrior, warrior. She is amazing. She is driven. She is motivated, and she is inspirational. Not only that, but she's also written a book. It's right behind me, and it's amazing.
Yes.
I edited it. I'm hoping I did a good job, guys. If I didn't,
A team.
you can let me know. So yes, we are an amazing team, guys. We do a lot of stuff together, and I have so much fun working with this girl. Y'all don't even know. So let me stop prattling on about us and let's start talking about you. So Pamela, tell our audience, what inspired you to start Kilame?
Well, so Kilame, everything really started in New York City, and the energy that New York brought into my life, because New York changed my life. So by the minute I moved to New York, my life really changed. So with the time, I got really inspired, and I got inspired to start my own collection, my own brand, and I designed these crazy shoes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause right there. Okay, now I know a little bit of the story.
I know
the whole
few chapters.
Okay, well, I spent so many times looking at her story, and it's so many hours and days and months. But I do remember you going to Toronto to get
Montreal.
Oh, Montreal, sorry, to Canada. I knew it was Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
And then from Canada, you came to New York for a week, right? It was like one week? Right. Yes. And then you got here and you were like, this is it.
Yeah. Yeah. I have relatives that lives in Montreal, in Canada. So I visit them few times before, but then in that specific summer in 2009, I just decided to go there for like a really relaxed vacation and stay actually a couple of months, take a few months off from Italy and go to Canada. But when I decided to go to Montreal, I thought like, well, New York is just an hour flight, so maybe I can go like a week and then go back to Montreal. And then exactly the opposite happened. I stayed just a week in Montreal and 2 months.
Guys, that is what New York City will do. New York City will do that to you, okay? Yeah. Like at first it might be a shock to it's a shock to a lot of people when they come here. It was a shock to me. I experienced major culture shock, but Pamela, she was like, I eat those. Like she just came and adapted and just started a business, started a brand, started just doing her thing. So let that be an inspiration to all of you guys. You know, you can literally just start from anywhere and start with anything, because
I was
all it takes is
actually
doing it.
reading the books, you know, during this time, because I'm translating it in Spanish. And I was just reading like everything, and I was every time I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't even know how everything started, and this whole 11 years passed by, and here we are with my baby.
and let me just, like, you know, plug myself right there. There's my name right here. Okay.
There she is.
There I am. Right? And I'm also in the book. She has a lot of beautiful photos inside this book, guys, of her shoes, of her life, of events. Look how gorgeous. And the pictures are beautiful. I have the hard copy. Look at little girl. I have the hard copy because I don't buy soft cover books. I have the hardcover. Sorry, hardcover.
We don't do ebooks.
Yes, chill. And it is available right now on Amazon, right?
Yes.
Is this version also available on Amazon, the hardcover?
No, this version is available on Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Nobles. Okay, guys. So if you want this exact copy, you'll have to go through Barnes and Nobles. But if you want a regular soft cover, then you can just stick it in a shelf, easy to store. Then you can go to Amazon, okay? You need shelf space for this bad boy, so keep that in mind.
You can work out with this inspirational story.
Yeah, you can just lift weights, guys. All right. Next question. What is the inspiration for your shoes? Where do you pull your inspo from?
Well, really the first collection started because of New York. So the first collection was called New York Pop Princess. This idea of a new princess in the world, going around the world wearing my shoes. So it's the lights, the color, the energy. So when you see the first Kilame shoes, you're gonna recognize that it's about like a new vibe, you know, like something new is going on. So colors and feathers and materials and silk, flowers, everything. And then
tell them. I'm so sorry to cut you off. Just tell them really quick. Like, as she's talking, I'm remembering little bits of the book, because this was a while ago that we did it, right? I remember you talking about wearing your shoes and going out, and someone saw them and invited you to a show, right? Is that what it was? That was your first New York City.
That was that was really one of these nights that if someone tells you, you're like, no way, that can't be possible. Because
it's in the book, guys. It's so juicy. I love it. It's so exciting. Guys, this book made me cry so many times, y'all don't even know. By the way, if you have any questions, just drop it in the comments. They have like a question thing that you can actually put your questions into. So if you have any questions for Pamela, please feel free to leave them, and we will answer them later. Go ahead, Pamela.
So that night I went to this, it was a restaurant called Nikki Beach. They have one in New York. And I was invited with some girls to just go for dinner. And I was wearing one of the shoes that, you know, just at the beginning, just for fun, I was embroidering few shoes and going out wearing them. But then that night, this girl, she stopped me in the middle of the restaurant, and she asked me, oh my God, I love your shoes. Where did you get them? And I was like, well, you know, I made them. And then she's like, no way, you know, I'm a fashion designer too. Oh my God, I love your style. Would you like to do a fashion show? And I was like, what? Like, I'm in the middle of New York City.
And how old were you? How old were you?
Oh, girl, what? I'm not going to answer this question.
No, how old were you then? Come on, how old? She was young, guys. My point is she's so young.
How old I am
right now. Stop it. First of all, people, look at this gorgeous woman. woman. Are you gonna deny your age, honey? You better embrace that, okay?
No. We're gonna make people fantasize and think and imagine.
She's
stuff.
such a European. I hate you.
So who knows? So
The romantic. Italians, I swear.
My Hollywood age. Let's see.
But anyways, tell them about the was it the plaza was there was a huge show that you did where
so yes, because when this happened, it was like April, and this girl, she was like, oh my god, let's do a fashion show together, so let's join forces and do a fashion show. So we actually did, but that was in May. And we put it like together other styles. I was embroidering other shoes and dresses. And then in May, we did this first fashion show. And it was in 2010. And then after that show, some other places in New York and stylists and photographers, they were asking, oh my God, I love your collection. Like, would you like to do a show here, a fashion show there? And then so many things were happening and things like, and people were talking about this, you know, there is this girl from Italy, she has shoes. And then it was September, just like that. And September is New York Fashion Week.
And that's when Pamela basically like became the Cinderella of New York unofficially, and then she like officially became the Cinderella of New York later down the line. So I just want to ask you how oh, I'm sorry, like I think we're like lagging on each other right now. I was gonna ask you how, since we're talking about the Cinderella of New York, talk about what you want your wearers to feel when they wear your clothes and wear your shoes.
I'm super happy, and at the beginning I was really speechless, and because, you know, every time I feel like why people should buy when there is plenty of fashion designers, shoe designers in the world, and then they choose my design. So I'm still, every time I'm very honored when someone buys my clothes or my shoes or my fashion, because they can pick everything, but when they choose my design, I'm super happy. And when a girl tells me, oh, you make me feel like Cinderella, that's really, that's what I like.
So bottom line is Pamela wants you to feel like a princess. And when you're around her and you're at her events and you're walking in her shows, that is exactly what you feel like. I enjoy so much walking in your shows above everything else because we just have so much fun. We feel so glamorous. You take such good care of us. You take good care of everybody involved, and everyone just loves you for it, you know? So she's like nightlife queen, first of all, guys. Like, she's PR queen. She's just a very well-rounded woman. And I cannot express how happy I am to have met you, Pamela, and to be working with you. And like, we've been friends for a few years now. When I first got into the fashion circuit, I met you shortly after, and you really made me feel very comfortable. And I loved walking to your shows. I loved being around you. I was very real around you. I never felt like strained or anything because you're so genuine. Okay, there's no fakeness happening. And you know, I started like just buying all of her stuff. Like, well, not all of it, you know, but I started buying stuff, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I have to support this woman, like she's amazing. And then our friendship blossomed, and then it just turned into this beautiful, beautiful thing. And I started running with everything that I've learned from her and experienced with her and the people I've met through her. So guys, Pamela is incredible, okay? She's an incredible person, incredible friend, and she's an incredible designer. Now, that being said, I want to talk about the shoes. So
let's talk about the shoes. Thank you, Tasha. You know, I love you for real. You are like my sister, and I'm so proud that today you're doing this interview. You're interviewing me. I love you.
And it's about time. It's about time we started doing Instagram and Facebook Lives. You know, we've been live streamers for a number of years, and I've been going at it like nonstop for past 2 years, and it's a whole different animal, but I think it's time we connect with our Instagram and Facebook people. Hello, everybody.
We've been doing lives with all the other platforms, but not Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, so we digress. All right, so let's talk about the shoes. So I have a favorite Kilame collection, okay?
Which one is it?
It's this one right here, right?
Oh, okay.
These guys, this one, and there's a purple set. Hold on, a viola.
You know that I don't have any of these.
Oh no! That's so funny, guys. I have all her shoes.
I don't have any.
Good, I'm glad. No, I have to grab some other ones from you, right? Because they're at a different location. So yeah, right. So these, I just want to talk about these really quick. This is Italian suede, right? These are 6-inch pumps, and they're embellished with embroidery and Swarovski crystals, sequins, beadwork, embroidery. Like, it's really beautiful. Now, not only is this a gorgeous shoe, it's very elegant, it's very minimalistic. You can wear it pretty much anywhere when you have it in black, okay? I love my colors as well. You can, listen, her shoes are so amazing. Like, they pop and will bring an outfit to life. You may not think it goes with an outfit, but you'd be surprised how well it goes with every outfit. Right? But this one, I wear it to death. Like, I wear it so much. I think I've loosened. I have to like get it checked because I wear it too. You should not be wearing a shoe like this that often. Okay, this is a luxury item. You want to take good care of it. I admit that I've been abusing it because I use it in walking in shows, in photo shoots, and for regular wearing. So, and the reason why, guys, the reason why I've ran it to hell is because it's so freaking comfortable. The first time I put on these shoes, I don't know if you remember, Pamela, but I put them on and then I did a squat. I was just like, oh, and I sank to the ground because as soon as I put them on, they felt so amazing.
Yeah, actually, this type is very comfortable. Yeah.
Yes, and it's 6 inches, and it's got the platform, right? So you've got it's more comfortable, and it doesn't hurt your feet. I can literally run in these shoes. Okay, don't ask me to, but I'm telling you that I can. I can. They are so. You don't know me. It's so good. I love it. I wore out the other one too because I actually wore it and I twisted it and I popped this little piece right here. So I'm gonna get that fixed.
But that's the one. That's the black one.
No. That's the purple one. The purple one I broke. This one, thank gosh, I didn't break. Oh my God, the first night I wore it. I bought it and I wore it the first night and I stepped in the bar mat and it ruined.
And it was a tragedy right there, a sky.
Oh my God, I just bought them. Why? So Pamela, at the venue, we're sitting in the front in the lobby and she's like putting on crystals on it to help me hide my mistake, my fuck up.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Danny, Daniela. Thank you guys for watching.
You can see that. You can see the comments on your side. I'm still
yes.
Okay. I can see the comments on this side. I'm not sure if I can see your people's comments. I hope. Gatsby, Ben, Bosco, Troy, Danny. Hello, welcome. Are these our people in Italy?
So you have your people, I have my people. Yo, why are we discovering Instagram lives like after 5 years that everybody's doing their lives?
It's pitiful. We're pitiful, but it's okay, guys. Better late than never. Plus, we had a lot of practice, so it's okay. We're chilling, you know.
How are you?
Thank you, guys. Remember, people, if you have any questions for Pamela, feel free to ask. Although we may be answering all of your questions that you might have already. So. Now, I want to talk about your new... Oh, wait. Before we do that, let's just talk about some of the garments I have behind me.
I love this rack that you prepared. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I have to, girl. I have to. Now, one of the pieces that really, like, stands out here for funny reasons, is this wedding dress. Pamela put me in a wedding dress before Joshua did. But it's beautiful. This was what year was this? What
that
season?
Was 2018.
18? Oh my gosh, I remember this so clearly. This was at Attic Rooftop Lounge.
Yep.
We did this. Yes, and she made 2 wedding dresses.
Are like, I think we have everything in photograph memories. We're like, yo, we're not normal. You know that, right?
I know. So tell me, you wore one of the dresses?
Yeah, you get one. Too bright. Oh my God, I'm gonna post that.
Girl, hilarious. I thought it was the funniest thing. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I've never worn a wedding dress, guys, and I'm so happy that the first one I get to wear was Pamela's design. So that made me very, very happy. So you have stuff I have stuff on the rack that you've made at like that dress, and I also have stuff that you've curated. I believe this is one that you've curated.
Yes.
Right, this is one I love this
one too. Yeah,
I'm planning on shooting in it very soon.
Yes,
I love it. I really love it.
And then you were wearing this dress the night that we did
yes
the presentation of the book for the first time.
Yes, at One Oak. I remember. I took pictures with the dress and the book.
Yeah.
And also this one too. This was the last time we saw each other.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
I know. I love this dress so much, and you paired it with this flower belt right here, and then we have stuff like, oh no, I lost the shoe, guys.
Cinderella lost the shoes.
This here, I remember when this fabric was trending, and you made this dress, and I was just like gaga. You also have it in pink, but it's like a spaghetti strap, right?
Yeah,
it's not
different.
It's not long sleeve. It's more of a summer. This is more like winter. I feel like I can wear this in the winter time. Yeah, and it's got this long train. Look at all this fabric. I adore this dress. I did it for a shoot a long time ago. I got it from you specifically for a shoot.
You bought it for your and to do a photo shoot with Joshua.
Yes, we were. Right? Yeah, we were photographing for a friend of mine. He does diamonds.
For the jewelry.
Yes, it was the diamonds, and that's why I wanted it. It was so beautiful. And then you have this little number right here. This one, I love this dress. A lot of people actually really, really love this dress.
That was Fashion Week. You were wearing this one also Fashion Week 2016.
Yep, I know this one was you published this one with me in the magazine, and it's also in the book.
This fashion show was one of the best shows.
It really was. This was at what's Magu, right? Magu is at the basement of the Dream Hotel.
Yeah.
And I remember everyone coming up to me at the end of the night and telling me this was their favorite dress. This was their favorite dress. They loved it, loved it, loved it. And when I saw it in the suitcase, I was like, I could fit in that dress. And Pamela's like, I don't know, it might be big on you. And I'm like, I could fit in that dress. And I put it on and I never took it off. And then I took it away from her the same night. I'm like, this is mine. I love it. Did you make this dress or did you curate this?
Made it.
You made this. Guys, one of the things I have to say about this freaking girl, which is the maximum size? Danny asks, what's the maximum size? I think this might be towards a small.
So these dresses are one of a kind. So there is only one size.
One size.
Now, the whole new collection that is on the website, I have everything is like from small to 3XL, 4XL, 5XL. I have all the sizes.
This is a whole different ball game, guys. This is couture. This is she made this herself, you know, and
with my hands.
With her bare hands, and I'm the one who has it. I'm so glad. But one of the things I have to comment on, Pamela, and it's something that I've said to you from the very beginning, I adore your use of fabric. Your fabric choices, the way you stitch and the way you fold the fabrics. Oh my gosh, you create
I love
this.
lace. I really
oh
love
my gosh.
lace.
Guys, she creates this like wonderland of this one. Look how beautiful. I am obsessed with Pamela's work, guys, because she just knows how to work her
Let
fabric.
me see, what do you have there? Show me.
She's like, what do you have there?
Yeah, this one, I love it.
The ruffles. I bought this dress and I fit into it when I bought it, and then I gained weight and I was like, oh my God. And then recently I fit back into it, and then like 2 months later I gained weight again, and so now I'm waiting.
That was good.
No, it was like a flip-flop. Now I gotta wait a little bit more, but it's okay, guys. It's okay. I will fit into it. It's gonna happen, okay? And then this is one of my favorite pieces. I wasn't sure if you made this.
Oh yeah, oh my God, yeah. This one,
guys,
I love it.
This is the piece that I reach for this piece if I'm going to the opera, or I'm going to the New York Philharmonics in the summertime. This is one of the pieces that I will reach for. Okay, because it's short, but it's so elegant. It's so beautiful. And when I wear this dress, so many people stop me. So many women stop me and tell me, oh my God, this dress is beautiful. The last time I wore it was at the Metropolitan Opera House, and the women in line were just gaga over this dress. I'm like, oh my God, it feels so opulent. It's so beautiful. It's got this gorgeous beadwork on it.
Yeah, this part, yeah, I love
this
it.
Cute little polka dot and this velvet bow, and I just love the details that you put into this. I want Pamela to make clothes regularly, guys, but she's not gonna do it for me.
She's not gonna do
She's gonna do it for her shoes, but she's not gonna do it for me.
Now everything is on the website. A little bit different styles too. This is the couture line.
Are you still gonna be doing couture? Are you still gonna be designing dresses and making dresses?
I don't know. It depends how I wake up in the morning.
Okay, guys, we have to peer pressure her into making. Danny wants the dress. We have to peer pressure her.
Yes, the shoes. I have the new collection, so the shoes. Yes.
Well, we don't have to peer pressure you for the shoes. We don't have to pressure you for the shoes, but we do have to pressure you for the clothes.
But the dresses, I don't know how I wake up and inspiration comes.
Well, listen,
and it depends where I am in the world.
When inspiration hits, okay, bitch, when it hits, you let me know, okay? Because I'm going to want it.
I know.
There are very few designers that I will demand one-of-a-kind pieces from, guys. Pamela is one of them, okay? So she's actually just one of two that I demand, that I have those pieces. I want those pieces because she just does such beautiful work. And honestly, Pamela, you have such an amazing pedigree as well. Like, can you talk to our audience a little bit about your background in fashion in school? Like, what are you going to school for fashion?
Well, I went to school here in Rome for like, let's say the first 5 years studying as a fashion designer. And then I went to like a university of fashion in Milan for another 4 years. So my background has always been fashion. And then in Milan, after graduation, I worked for many of the made in Italy brands, like big brands. I worked for Armani, for Dolce Gabbana, for Valentino. I had many experiences in the fashion industry. And then I moved to New York, and over there the explosion started for I actually, when I was in Italy, I never thought that I was gonna open my own brand. But then New York really changed the game.
New York does that to you. This place will just bring out the best in you. You know, it can bring out the worst in you, and it can bring out the best in you, and that all really just depends on you.
You just need to keep the focus on yourself and on reaching out your goals and your dreams, because it can be a city that is really overwhelming and you can feel lost at some point, but you need to keep the focus, otherwise.
Speaking of, your first experience getting a job here in New York was, needless to say,
that's like about 3-4 chapters.
Guys, that chapter in the book made me like stop. I was like, wait. If I was her, I would have just got right back on that plane and I would have went right back home. I don't know how you do it, Pamela, but you are so strong. She's a trooper, guys. You want to tell them just a little bit about that story?
Well,
It's in the book.
when I came to New York, I really had a mission. So the mission was to find a job because I wanted, it's upside down. It's upside down.
Because it's feet. So these are Pamela's feet. Okay, guys, this is her like favorite pose. I love this. Anyway, this is Pamela all the way. Go ahead.
Ciao dall'Italia. Ciao guys. Thank you for watching. Grazie per guardare l'intervista. And yeah, well, the first time I had this appointment, and I was actually hired, and I started to, you know, to be in the studio, to start to organize. They were explaining me, so this is gonna be your job. You have to design. It was a company for jewelry. And then they gave me the credit card and they told me, like, if you want to go downstairs, there is a store where you can buy papers and pencils and everything for you to design. I was super excited. And then when I came back to the office, they told me, oh, can I have your visa? And I was like, no, we need to do the papers for the visa because the owner of the company is gonna help me to get the visa. And they're like, oh, without a visa you cannot work. And I was like, okay, why no one told me? And I was like, okay, now you have to leave.
Immigrant,
like,
you're expected to know these things.
Like, what? Right now? It's like, yeah, you cannot stay here. We're gonna be in touch, and when we do the visa, then you can come back. But of course, I couldn't wait. Like, who knows? And the owner, she was an Italian woman. I was like, I talked to her in Italian, same languages. Where were the part that we didn't understand each other? Oh my gosh. So here I am again, jobless. And then another company called me and they're like, hey, are you free? And I was like, yeah, actually I'm free. Do you want to do an interview? Because we loved your resume, blah, blah. And in the same day, like few hours later, I got the job that then I have for 3 years. Mm-hmm. And when I started in the office, this girl told me, yeah, don't worry, tomorrow we go to the lawyer, we do the papers, the visa and everything. Do you want to go downstairs to this store and buy pencils and papers? That was the same store where in the same day, I went 2 times to buy the same stuff to design. I mean,
and what about when was it that you got the taxi? You had an issue with the tax?
That was one of the first interviews before this one. That was the one that actually hired me. That's like I came to New York and I had this interview that I found this interview on Craigslist. I was like, okay, like, let's go. It's in the Bronx. So I go to the Bronx with a cab, a yellow cab. And then when we get to the place, there was no building, there was no doors to knock, and there was not, the interview didn't exist. And I didn't have a phone because I was like really just arrived. And I asked the cab driver, can I make a phone call? And then I tried to call the number that was on Craigslist, and they actually emailed me. But the phone number that was on that email never answered. And I was like, okay, we can drive back to Manhattan.
Imagine coming to America for a job interview.
Oh my God.
That doesn't exist. And
I spent a fortune because from like 34th Street to the Bronx in a cab and come back, I spent like, I don't even know, $100.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I said, I would have packed up and went back home because this city is no joke. It's not easy. It took me a number of years myself to assimilate. Yeah. Okay, so let's stop talking about the story and more about the shoes again, all right? So we keep digressing. Right? So I want you to show, she's freezing just a little bit. Hold on, let me give it a moment because I need her to show us her new collection. 1 second, guys. I don't know why the broadcast is freezing. Pam, can you hear me? Pamela. Hold on, guys. Oh, we lost Pamela. I think her signal just went out. Let's see if we can get her back up here. But guys, this is the rack behind me. Pamela's garments, curated and made. And then we have her shoes. We've even got a little clutch by her. Hey, Pam. Okay, let me bring you back up. All right. We're getting used to this Instagram business.
I'm back.
There you go. So yeah, now let's see the new collection. The new collection.
La collezione nuova.
See, I didn't want to say it because I knew I was gonna botch it. Oh, how beautiful. So what inspired this collection?
So I designed this collection and I made these shoes when I was in Spain a few months ago.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
I know you're gonna love this.
I love them. I'm just trying to fix my lighting. Keep talking.
Yes. So I made this collection when I was in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted something like with flowers and to show that, I don't know, more like the most happy shoes, and because we were during lockdown and this type of the year.
And it was spring. It was also
yeah, so
spring.
I really wanted to express like all my creativity with a lot of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And I got inspired by all these flowers, and I have all the new shoes and handbags and the accessories.
Now, Pamela has always done like the flower thing. Okay, yeah. If you look, she's always had flowers. So I'm really not surprised. And your embroideries are all just like versions of flowers. Yeah. So I'm not surprised that you went down that route. But you now this time you really ran with it. Look at that. Beautiful. And each shoe is different, guys. Yeah. Okay? Like, as in each individual shoe. It's
always
asymmetrical.
Forever.
Yes.
How do you do a screenshot with this Instagram stuff?
Hold on. Let me see. Got it. Yeah, Instagram doesn't have that feature yet. We're used to like these features where you have like built-in screenshotting and built-in screen recording and things like that. IG has still yet to get there, but I see they do have some options here on the side where we can like send photo. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a screensaver, guys. How do I get rid of it? There we go. Oh, that's really cool. And then you have filters and all of that cute stuff. Oh, look. Oh, I can't. It's nothing. Never mind. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
See what you're doing.
I think it makes me look bright-eyed. But yeah, we're getting used to this Instagram stuff. So do you have anything else?
Have you ever did a Zoom call?
Have
you ever did a Zoom call?
Yeah, I've been like on Zoom a lot recently. It's confusing. I usually get Josh to handle that.
I'm the only one in the world that didn't download the app. That's
yeah, I literally had to download the app the other day. I didn't have a choice. Yeah. So like, eventually you're gonna be forced into doing it. Don't worry. But yeah, do you have any more shoes you can show us, or is that all you're gonna show us?
Not right now.
Okay, fine.
Because they are all packed.
Oh, okay. And you're in Rome right now?
Yes.
So Pamela, you were born and raised in Rome, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and your grandparents? And I vaguely remember, did your grandfather, was he in fashion or in shoes?
Oh, no. My grandfather, he had a small shop where he was repairing shoes.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Something very old, but I remember because I was like 5, 6 years old, and he had the small store, and I was going there and watching him repairing shoes.
Ben says to bring him back some wine. So you see, guys, the shoe thing is in her blood. She went right back to her roots, and I find that really fascinating. That you know, you have the shoe history in your family, and that's the route you chose, and you do it so well. Guys, I am excited for Pamela to come back home to New York. When she does, you guys are gonna see us together a whole lot more. Okay, we're making a pact right now, Pamela. All right, that's a promise. So when you get home, we're gonna give them a good show. Okay.
Oh my God! Can you only imagine, like, the first fashion show that we're gonna do after all this madness?
I know. The whole town is gonna be it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very excited. I think this time has allowed us to really look at ourselves and really reevaluate, and also to get more creative. You know, we've had more time to create, and that's one thing I've heard across the board from artists and creators in general, is that during the pandemic they had the chance to just pause and really just get back into their element. You know, I've spoken to a number of designers who had those same sentiments. So, you know, I'm so happy that, you know, we can get something good out of everything bad that's been happening. And I'm really excited to get back into things, and I'm really excited for the city to open back up and for you to come back home and for everything to, you know, start up again. So
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I think first stop will be Spain, and then after New York.
Oh, great. Ibiza gets her before us. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Listen, I'm a patient person, okay? Good things come to those who wait. So I can wait for my Pamela. All right? That's all right. Pamela, baby, thank you so much for sitting down with me. You are amazing, as always. This has been so much fun. We totally went over the 20-minute limit.
Yeah, of course.
That's just natural.
I was sure about it.
You were what?
I was sure about that.
About what?
About the 20 minutes.
Oh. Forget that.
Now you have to do the editing and put the videos together.
Oh yeah, whatever. This is going just like this, straight on Instagram. But I will download this live and I will send it to you. Okay, and you can do with it as you please. Thank you so much, baby. I will see you next time. Everybody, make sure you follow Pamela. Okay.
You guys follow Tasha.
Look at her beautiful.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching.
Thank you, guys. All right, bye, everybody from Italy. See you. Ciao.